Our lives are a tapestry woven from our choices, both big and small. We make decisions constantly, from the moment we wake up to the time our head hits the pillow. What we might not always realize is how many of these choices are not conscious decisions, but rather habits ingrained deep within us. Think about your morning routine. Do you have to consciously decide to brush your teeth, or does it happen almost automatically? This is the power of habit. These automatic behaviors, often performed without conscious thought, shape a significant portion of our lives. They are the invisible architects of our days, our productivity, and ultimately our success. The good news is that habits are not set in stone. We have the ability to create new ones, break old ones, and ultimately, design a life that aligns with our aspirations. This journey begins with understanding the science behind habit formation and applying proven strategies to reshape our automatic behaviors.
Research suggests that a staggering amount of our daily actions, up to 70%, are driven by habit. These habits are formed over time and become deeply ingrained in our daily routines. This means that almost 3/4 of our day is dictated not by conscious choice, but by these ingrained patterns of behavior. These patterns can be so automatic that we often don't even realize we're following them. From the way we eat breakfast to how we respond to emails, habits exert a powerful influence on every aspect of our lives. They shape our daily experiences and determine how we interact with the world around us. This automatic behavior is not a flaw in our design, but rather an efficient strategy our brains have developed to conserve energy. By creating these shortcuts, our brains can save cognitive resources for more important tasks. By delegating routine tasks to autopilot, our minds are free to focus on more complex and demanding activities. This allows us to be more productive and efficient in our work and personal lives. While this system generally serves us well, it also means we need to be mindful of the habits we cultivate, as they have a profound impact on our effectiveness and well-being. Being aware of our habits allows us to make intentional changes that can improve our lives. Understanding that we are creatures of habit is the first step towards harnessing their power. By gaining insight into our habitual behaviors, we can start to take control and make positive changes. By recognizing that these automatic behaviors are not immutable, we empower ourselves to consciously choose the actions that move us closer to our goals. This awareness and intentionality can lead to a more fulfilling and successful life.
Contrary to popular belief, forming a new habit is not about sheer willpower or overnight transformations. It's a process that requires time, consistency, and an understanding of how our brains learn. While the often quoted 21-day time frame for habit formation is a good starting point, research suggests that it can take anywhere from 18 to 254 days to solidify a new behavior. This process of transforming an action into an automatic habit involves a key player within our brains, the basal ganglia. This area is responsible for what is known as procedural memory, which is the long-term memory of skills and procedures. When we repeat an action consistently, the basal ganglia take note, gradually transferring this behavior from a conscious effort to an automatic routine. This understanding of procedural memory highlights the importance of patience and persistence in habit formation. It's not about perfection, but about consistent repetition that allows our brains to build the neural pathways necessary for a behavior to become second nature.
Section 4. Mastering the Art of the Start. One of the most effective strategies for building lasting habits is something called task bracketing. This method is particularly useful for those who struggle with consistency and need a structured approach to habit formation. This simple yet powerful technique involves linking a new habit to an existing behavior that is already ingrained in our daily routine. By doing so, we create a seamless transition that feels natural and less forced. By anchoring the new action to an established habit, we leverage the existing neural pathways, making it easier for our brains to adopt the new behavior. This approach reduces the mental resistance often associated with starting something new. Imagine you want to make morning exercise a regular part of your life. The thought of waking up early to work out might seem daunting at first. Instead of relying solely on willpower, which can fluctuate, try task bracketing. This method provides a reliable framework that can help you stay on track even on days when motivation is low. Link your desired habit of exercise to an existing habit, such as brushing your teeth. This creates a predictable routine that your brain can easily follow. Tell yourself, after I brush my teeth, I will do 10 minutes of exercise. This clear and specific plan makes it easier to take action. This simple act of linking creates a mental trigger. Each time you brush your teeth, it serves as a reminder to exercise. Over time, your brain will start associating these two actions, making it more likely that you'll follow through with your workout after brushing your teeth. Consistency is key, and this method helps build it. This strategy harnesses the power of existing neural connections to pave the way for new positive habits. By integrating new behaviors into your daily routine, you set yourself up for long-term success.
Section 5. The power of pairing. Another powerful technique for embedding new habits into our lives is called habit pairing. This strategy builds on the concept of task bracketing by linking a new habit to an activity we already enjoy. By associating the desired behavior with something pleasurable, we increase our motivation and make the habit-building process more appealing. Let's say you want to cultivate a daily reading habit. Instead of forcing yourself to read at a time when you're likely to feel resistance, try pairing it with an activity you already look forward to, such as enjoying your morning cup of tea or coffee. Tell yourself, while I sip my morning coffee, I will read for 15 minutes. This pairing creates a positive association with the new habit. The enjoyment you derive from your morning beverage spills over into the act of reading, making it more likely that you'll stick with the habit over time. By leveraging the power of pleasure, we can transform potentially challenging behaviors into enjoyable rituals. Imagine creating a cozy reading nook where you can relax and unwind. This special space can further enhance the pleasure of your new habit. Add elements like a soft blanket, a comfortable chair, or even a scented candle to make the experience even more delightful. The more enjoyable you make the environment, the more you'll look forward to engaging in your new habit. Over time, this positive reinforcement will help solidify the habit, making it a natural and enjoyable part of your daily routine.
Section 6. Breaking free from the chains of habit. Just as we can consciously create positive habits, we can also break free from those that no longer serve us. One effective technique for dismantling unwanted behaviors is to make them less appealing and more difficult to perform. By increasing the friction associated with a bad habit, we reduce the likelihood of indulging in it. For example, if you find yourself constantly checking your phone, a behavior that can derail productivity and increase stress, consider making it more difficult to access. Turn off notifications, log out of social media apps, and place your phone in a drawer or another room when you need to focus. By creating these obstacles, you introduce a moment of pause between the impulse to check your phone and the action itself. This pause provides a valuable opportunity to become more aware of the urge and make a conscious decision about whether to indulge it.
Section 7. Small changes, extraordinary results. The journey of personal transformation is not about making grand, sweeping changes overnight. It's about the small, consistent actions we take each day that ultimately add up to extraordinary results. By understanding the science of habit formation, we can become the architects of our lives, designing behaviors that support our goals and aspirations. Remember, habit formation is a process, not an event. There will be days when you slip up, when old patterns resurface, and you question your ability to change. It's in these moments that you must dig deep, summon your inner resilience, and recommit to the journey. The power to transform your life lies within you. Start small, be consistent, and never underestimate the impact of even the smallest positive change. For it is in the consistent pursuit of better habits that we unlock our true potential and create a life that is both fulfilling and meaningful.